Hello guys, welcome to a new B2b Extinction tips and tricks video. This is going to be really simple, kind of meant for more noobs type people who are doing this. So, whenever you're in the menus, this is going to be kind of like tip number one. This is, like I said, this is meant for noob. There is a bunch of different things you can do, as you can tell. You have deploy, which means you can go to your mission. I bet you know that. You got special training, and you have gunsmith, merchant, and this guy who is pretty much Mr. In-app purchases, or that's pretty much who he is. Then you have Mr. Gunsmith, who is at the point I am in, is useless, and it seems like he's useless until you unlock the legendary gunsmith. From what I understand, do not use this at all unless there might be like a quest or something that might give you some money, but don't use that. That's useless. All right, so the special training, that's gonna be tip number 2. This is necessity. You're going to don't get this do this the moment you get a character, because I don't think you can do it. I think you at least have to have a few missions on. So, as you can tell, it's a start special training, right? So, I haven't completed 90 missions for my bunny rabbit. So, I need to do one more mission, and then I can hit start training. It gives you another HP 180, and then it'll heal plus 18, reward plus 18% gold. Okay? I can do this with all these characters. This is a necessity. And to do this, you need to take off the character off your team, by the way. Do that, and then you can go over there. I think you have to do that, I'm not sure. I think that's the thing. So that is a necessity. This brings into pretty much the next step, which is kind of with the same thing, so I'm still going to say step number 2. Don't send your diamonds on things like I kind of did. Where if you go to the merchant, you can hit this, sell 3,300 gold. This is going to help you upgrade your characters. Now you see, whenever you're first starting the game, though, in this section, in this green area, just save your diamonds. There is no use for them to do the special trainings at all in this first area. Just save them up for whenever you get better characters. And the moment you notice that your characters are kind of dying a little more often, definitely then start doing the diamond, using your diamonds and doing special training. These also do take time, so I recommend doing them while you're about to go to sleep. Like, if you're about to go to sleep, do it. But if you're like, well, I can't do my next mission, just go to the previous place, like the green zone. This should be really easy, no matter what. Yeah. Now, there is this thing called drone, which I do not have yet, and it seems like they're pretty useful, so if you can, try and save up for these two. Don't buy the drone one, because I've looked at the stats, they're kind of trash. So, don't do that. Here is another tip. Whenever you're stuck in yellow zone, because I bet you will be, because I am currently, you only gain 3% for every boss you fight. So, at this time, your gold's going to be taking quite a bit of damage. So what I say you should do, go to your characters, and if you have armor, because you're going to need to be repairing stuff. If you don't know what repairing does, after your armor or your character uses your gun, it will need to be repaired after a certain amount of damage. I think with guns, it just makes them weaker, so you need to kind of do that. With armor, it will replenish the amount of armor that is done. Also, really quickly, if you guys have any more questions, I will try and answer your questions at my best in the comments. Okay? So, you're going to take off this shield, or the bulletproof thing. You're just going to equip them all, and you're going to hit deploy, and you're going to go either in here, if you can complete it without any armor, or you're going to go into the green zone, because you're going to need to be grinding gold at this point, and you don't want to use any of it. Unless you are gaining enough in the yellow zone, that you can buy it and then still have some more. Like, you're still making a profit. Don't just do that, because it's not gonna help you. Trust me. So, that's another tip. Also, try and play every day, because, as you know, there's a daily bonus system that kind of gives you some gold. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I think... What else was I... Okay, I'm gonna go into some combat tips now, yeah. I was just trying to think if there was any other tips that I should say for that. I'll be right back when I have my team set up and everything. Alright, I actually did have another tip. I was like, there's something I'm forgetting. Whenever you go to equipment, you can see your character will be auto-assigned a gun. My character is auto-assigned the HK-4433, which I think is for the same thing for every person. They'll start... your character will start off with this gun, and then it's pretty much their main gun. After they use it, it'll slowly start to level up and do more damage. Well, if you were to, let's say, I don't want to use this gun, and I want to use, you see this, the LMG, the rare in XM556, I'm not going to equip it, because it's on a different character. Let's say I wanted to use that. If I were to do that, actually, I think I might, I'll actually show you guys. Is there a gun in it, and none of my characters can use it? Of course there do. Okay, we're doing this one. Okay. You'll see that right below now, it'll say learn weapon skill now. You're going to want to click that. Hit buy skill for gold. Don't do it with diamonds. Only once. That means that if you want to do it more, what that'll do, it'll just pretty much just raise the level of it. It just makes it so you don't have to grind as much. Unless you really just are loaded, which I don't think you'd be watching this video. But, yes, that is what you should do. You're going to buy that weapon skill, and then your weapon is going to start earning, well, guess what? Skill. It is then going to start leveling up and dealing more damage. Like how my Thompson is. It's pretty good. Yeah. You can click skill info. Main weapon HK-433. Reduce that, yep. You can see all these little statistics that happen whenever. And also, if you didn't know what I was talking about whenever I was talking about armor, just real quick, go to the merchant, and you're gonna see this middle row. It'll change every day, I think. I'm pretty sure it's every day, and there'll be I think they're randomly, so I don't think there's always a gold one. I think there's at least always a purple one. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I'm looking at the shields. There's not a purple one of those, unless they're not purple. I haven't used the shields all that much. I think I might have bought one a long time ago, just to see what it was. I didn't find it too useful, so I don't recommend buying those, but if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments and explain why I'm wrong. But yeah, as you can tell, there are these armor things, and they all have like a thing, like how it says sharpshooter. That'll have special things for, guess what, a sharpshooter. It really won't, but it's just, they have different statistics is what I'm saying. So this one has a durability of 650. That is pretty much how much health it has. As you can see, the gray one only has 200 durability, purple one has 500. Alright, but look at the statistics right below it. Move speed is down by 10, so you're going to move a little slower but have way more health, which is honestly always useful. Defense is 60% more, and the durability plus 50. I think that is going for weapons, by the way. I'm not sure. But if you look at the Aura Raider or whatever, durability minus 10 speed, defense 50%. Which I think it just depends. Defense is probably just the depending on how good it is. But it has a bomb install minus 2 seconds. Is that really useful? No. No. But it has a different stat. And that's all I was trying to explain there. And if you look at these backpacks, which I actually really haven't bought, and actually kind of thinking about it, actually kind of seems pretty good. Drop double gold, actually I know I'm gonna buy that real quick. Alright, so I'm actually buying stuff. Okay. I guess that could be useful. That could be tipped by one of these backpacks. I really haven't bought any because I've been kind of poor on gold. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go into some combat tricks. There's not too many for those, but we're just gonna go. All right, guys, we're back. Like I said, this is for noobs. So, also, if you haven't started clicking this on the top left to submission, this is pretty much where you'll find aim targets. That'll slowly help you get to the boss, by the way, if you did not know that. I think pretty much everybody knows that, but just saying, if you didn't know that, that is a thing. And you also normally get extra stuff from it. And also, I did kind of break one of my tips, if you guys can tell. Look at the diamonds. Yeah, I kind of bought some gold with that because I needed to kind of make this video right now. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use some of my diamonds. But you know what? Yeah, just don't listen to me. Actually, do listen to that tip. It's a really good tip. I'm just not that smart. Wait, Ratty does not have to. I don't think he had armor to start with. Okay, lovely hours. I think I unequipped the armor. Ooh, into 4. That's pretty cool. But on to the tips. As I said, yeah, you're also going to during combat, people will drop weapons. They're not always better, but if they are better, just look at the stats, make sure everything is better. But definitely sell the weapons that you don't need. And if you don't know how to do that, go to the merchant and you can sell your weapons that you don't need. Yeah, and also attachments, you can do that too. But you can also open up these doors to get more enemies to spawn out of them. But one of the tips is this mill feature. It's really simple, but if you don't pay attention to it, honestly, you didn't see how that was useful, but okay, so, yeah, that's the thing. Also, you should throw your grenades from it instantly. So if you're wondering what the flare does, it attracts enemies towards you, and also at night, it's pretty much just going to shoot you. And there's a setting that if you hit change tactics in the bottom left, you can hit tech orientated, defense orientated, default, which is that. As you can tell, which these are probably way more smarter to use, to be honest. But I'm smart. Okay, so if I go here, and I go, oh wait, it doesn't show me. So if I were to make him defense oriented, he'll be defense oriented. He can also be precision shot, which suppressive just means he's gonna shoot more. Attack oriented prioritizes attack. Defense oriented prioritizes survival. So if they're about to die, I think you kind of get the gist of that. Suppressive fire slows down the enemy. Precision shot increases accuracy. So as you can tell, my person is attacking orientated, and it is precision shot. This guy will not be because he has a OMG, but he will be defense orientated. Normally this guy would probably not be defense orientated, but you get my point. I think they both actually have an OMG, so I'm gonna do that. And as you can see on my right, you can see that little thing that's getting better, so to speak. I'm actually gonna change my team again. I'm gonna go on defense, because they kind of need to be focused on their survival. Well, my survival, especially, mainly. But as you can see on that right, there's that little thing that is slowly going up in, as I kill enemies. So what that will do is in the kitchen or stationary or just unload their magazine. You'll see. But, so I found this not to be the most useful thing ever. It is only useful, it seems, against bosses or in a situation where you're about to die and there's a lot of them. It's not that useful unless it's in one of those situations. If it's one guy that's giving you trouble that's not a boss, don't worry about it. You are gonna probably kill yourself because then they're gonna come up from behind you and they're gonna kill you. More than likely. So don't do that. Also, after the mission, make sure to get all the gold. Don't just leave. Just don't do that. I know I didn't get it all, but just saying, you know, trying to help out some of the boys. But I think that's mainly all my tips and tricks for this video. I know it'd probably be weird if I just kind of ended it off while in combat, but yeah, I am gonna end it off in combat because this was the combat part. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you all have a good day, I guess. Also, you can have these. You can change this. Semi-control, fix the joystick. Boom. Can do that. I don't know what you do, but it's okay. Yeah, but that's all the tips and tricks for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and you guys win more missions and stuff. Cool. See you guys later.